keys to the game. In this segment of keys to the game is going to be rolling with the punches. Now, what I mean by rolling with the punches, as of last week, or right now, we're currently on the Christmas break. Not Christmas break, but the FIBA break. Now, FIBA break is when all the national teams in different countries get together and play against each other. They do it all over the world. It's like a break about a month. National team players get together with their national team. They play against other national teams. And they got about a month off. I think we had about a month off, something like that. This is the time when teams make changes. This is the time when teams decide we might want to go another direction because this is not working out for us in this part of the season, and we're going to do something to make a change. I personally know within this time period of the going into the FIBA break, 8 players has been fired. I myself know of 8 particular players that has been fired going into this FIBA break. So that just shows you how the game is, how uncertain, how quickly things can change in an instant. You think we got rid of 2 people on our team. 2 people on our team got fired. And we were in second place. I bring up this story all the time. When I was playing in Uruguay, we was going into Christmas break. We was first in the league. I was number 1 on my team in scoring. I was 5th in the league in scoring. And I got cut. This is when they make changes. It's like no one's safe. I know of 8 people, and I had a couple guys reach out to me like, dang man, this is what happened, and explaining their situation. Of course, 2 dudes on my team, they explained their situation. Another guy from another team, he just randomly hit me up explaining his situation. It's just so cutthroat out here. That's what you gotta understand. But you gotta roll with the punches. So what do I mean by that? What I mean by that, there's certain things that you need to do to keep the ball rolling, because just because it's in a break time and you get cut doesn't mean that the ball stops. First thing I believe you should do is have a strategic plan. The minute they say, hey, we're not gonna go with you, you need to get on the horn. Get on the horn. I use my homeboy for an example. As soon as they cut him, he immediately started hitting up 5, 6, 7, 8 different people. He spoke with the coach. The coach said, if you need a reference, talk to me. I will reference whoever you need, because we decided to change you not because you are not a good person, but we just feel like we need to have a different player to help our team, that you just don't fit our situation. Whatever situation. He didn't end on bad terms. So with that being said, he has a reference. In this game, you're going to need references from other people. So when you hit up on another coach or something, they're going to say, well, let's talk to your other coach. First thing you do is, okay, hit up my coach. You can use him as a reference. You know what I'm saying? You can start hitting up people that you know. Start contacting. He asked me for my agent. Ask for another person on the other team who they got let go, ask them their agent, because they're working on their player getting signed somewhere else. You just have to get on, like you have to start going. You have to have a plan. Like, I'm not finna sit around. I'm not finna just sit here and wait. They just got rid of me. I need to see what I did. I did that. I sat around and I didn't start making moves. You need to start making moves to get back signed. You need to be playing. You need to be getting this money. You need to be earning. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to stop. So you need to be able to talk and communicate. That's why I wrote the book, 6 Must-Have Traits to Be a Professional Overseas Basketball Player, because that trait of just knowing I need to get it going and being able to talk and communicate, because communication is one of those traits that you must have, that you know that you need to be able to say, okay, I know how to talk to this coach even though that we are parting ways. Let me not be mad and in my feelings. Let me keep going and talk to him and see how I can use his reference to help me get another team. let me start hitting up with other people and communicating with them my situation, where I'm at, who I am, what I can do to be able to get another opportunity. That all comes from how good you are able to communicate your story, communicate what has happened. That is a skill. That is not just something you just wake up and have. That is something that you have to work on. You have to craft. You have to put time in learning how to speak and communicate to individuals what it is exactly that you need to explain to get yourself in a better opportunity. Communication skills is very, very important. You can't afford to not be able to know how to speak to people. A part of having these traits is just knowing how to be a good person, because being a good person, a lot of times teams sign players because they're good people first. And then they let go of my boy. He knew, nobody could say nothing bad about him. His work ethic, that's another trait. His work ethic helped him. His ability to communicate helped him. And within, I think it was just maybe a week, he found him another job. He found him another job. He literally took all the steps that was in the book and applied them, because he also believed in himself. Because another part of when that happens, he decided, I'm not going to go home. He had an opportunity to stay. That's because the team wasn't just kicking him out right then and there. He probably had another week, 2 weeks before, and then he had another family here where he could go and spend some time with them and just stay, but he would have been close to the gym. He would have still been in the mix. Because once you go home, it's like you say to your mind, I'm done. And I specifically remember talking to him about this, and he said it. In my mind, if I would have went home, I would have been done, because I would have fallen back into that nature of not playing. I wouldn't have kept that same grind, because I got back into a different environment. Once I'm over here in a different country, other side, and in this environment, it's an environment of I'm here to play. I'm in season mode. I'm in grind mode. So he understood that. Believed in himself, that's one of the traits. Work ethic, that's one of the traits. Communication, that was one of the traits. He used all three of those. Mentor, me, I was his mentor, that's another one of the traits. He took the whole book and used the whole game plan and got himself another job within 1 week, because he kept all these, he applied all these traits to his life and was able to get another opportunity in a time where it felt like, you know what, it might be over with. Because if you would have went home, your mind would have said, you know what, I'm done. Your body would have, it's like when you get into different environments, your body reacts to different things. You automatically know this is not the place where I need to be, and it's just not the same drive. He said I would have went back and went to go working a regular job and stuff, and that wouldn't have put me in the same mindset to be able to keep playing the way I'm playing, or even be able to continue my career, because my mind would have been gone. My mindset for the whole situation would have been done, because I'm not in that situation of I'm playing pro right now. I'm in a situation where I'm going home, and now I'm not being able to, it's just not the same drive. So these are some of the things that you can apply and continue and do when things happen. Another player that I was speaking to when this happened, he was talking to me. I was like, hey bro, this country is about to open up. This country is about to open up. Keep the ball rolling. Just because one situation stopped, roll with the punches. What's next? I always say that. What is next? Just because one thing happened doesn't mean that you don't keep going. Doesn't mean you don't keep grinding. Doesn't mean that you don't find out how to find your next situation or next opportunity, I should say. There's always another opportunity for those that go and seek for that opportunity. Don't dwell in your, oh my God, they cut me and I was doing this, and you start feeling you're like, this game don't owe nothing to anybody. It doesn't owe anything to anyone. It doesn't care. It's sad to say, hard to say, but 90% of teams, they really don't care about your situation. If you have a family, if you got to sign a guaranteed contract, guaranteed means when you sign, they got to pay you out for the entire season. So like right now, guy got cut. There's 4 more months left in the season. They have to advance them 4 months. don't care. They don't care. We'll take the risk and we'll just figure out maybe how to screw you. Maybe give you a month. You just can't allow your mindset to go there. You have to get, well, okay, boom, I got hit, pop back up, keep it going. The fight keeps going. That's how you got to look at this game. It's like the fight keeps going. I got another round in me. I got to get it back up. It does not stop. It's like, bro, it's just third round. Hey, man, we got 12 more, 15 more to go. I can't stop right now. Just because I got knocked down? No. Okay, this is just, what did I learn from this? What can I take from this? Who can I communicate with? Who's somebody I can look towards to? I got to keep believing in my heart and my mind. Keep the grind going. Rely on my work ethic that even got me here in the first place. I think I just gave y'all like 4 out of the 6 traits out of the book. If y'all will go pick that up, bro, in real time, this is exactly what happened to allow him to get another job and another opportunity. So that's all I got for this segment of Keys to the Game, man. Once you get hit, keep going. Roll with the punches, man. That's all I got for this segment of Keys to the Game. Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe on our YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and wherever you listen to your podcast. I greatly appreciate it.